shall speak. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry.
People always say, oh, they got you control on your phone. No, they don't. Because I can take this phone, I can throw it in a river, and you no longer got anything on me physically. But once they put that in you physically, now you're under control. Because that's your credit card, that's your currency, that's your money, that's your whole damn life right there. And to go one step farther, respectfully, it's all in the Bible. Right. It's all in Revelations. It's right there in black print. Right.
Embedded in his hand is a microchip that serves as his keys, his ID, and his wallet.
Yeah, it's all on chip, so I use it like to get around the building.
To buy snacks.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's buy some snacks. So I can't open it.
No.
Okay.
So what I need to do is I need to first blink my chip, and it will log me in, and from there I get access to the fridge. What we found with our debit cards or credit cards is they've already now moved to the system in RFID chips technology where you just wave the thing. Yeah. Contactless. Yes. That is sort of the conditioning us in this direction. And in the future you'll just wave your hand because you've got the microchip implant under your skin.
I mean, have you got any cash on you? No cash at all. They're really done. So you're a candidate. You're gonna want to have something, your phone or some sort of smart card, where like in Sweden, a little chip there embedded in your wrist that allows you to tap and go.
The whole agenda is to create a one-world government where everybody has an RFID chip implanted in them. All money is to be in those chips. Right? There'll be no more cash. And this is getting straight from Rockefeller himself. This is what they want to accomplish. And all money will be in your chips. And so instead of having cash, anytime you have money in your chip, they can take out whatever they want to take out whenever they want to. If they say you owe us this much money in taxes, they just deduct it out of your chip digitally. Total control. And if you're like me or you, and you're protesting what they're doing, you can just turn off your chip, and you have nothing.
This is the mark of the beast. People receive this, they'll think they've been enlightened and initiated into this glorious new world order. They'll have been deceived in thinking that it's a gold card, if you will, an American Express. The most elite mark of the new world order will be this injected.
Well, I mean, some people are going to say, well, look, my wife doesn't stand any chance of being, robbed. I mean, I can go into the ATM machine and simply go zap, and I can buy anything. I mean, we don't have to use currency anymore, right? I mean, it'd be simply a mark. You go into the market, you bring it to your hand over the scanner, and it automatically debits this money from your account. Oh, and the scanner, I mean, just like this, let's assume this was in the back of the hand, and Jordan, if you will just goes through the scanner, and then you can have a read on the back of the scanner. It'll tell you who you are, where you live, what vehicle you drive, if you're wanted by the police or any other Gestapo-ized agency. What are we going to have? Well, now we're going to have a total police state. This is going to make Adolf Hitler look like a Boy Scout. This out-Hitler's Hitler.
Yes.
And this is the program.
Yes, but the deception is going to be so great, people won't think that it's evil.
What are we going to be so great?
Well,
what are you talking about? It is great. This is now.
I mean at the point of implementation, when people eventually have to face receiving this, they're going to have been deceived so greatly that they'll actually think it's something good. And what's going to happen is when they got, so that's headed towards that.
Right.
So the chip It's to condition your mind. So it'd be like, oh, we've always been tapping. We've always been using cryptocurrency. We've always been, doing it this way. So when you get the chip, you ain't going to think nothing of it because you won't be like, nah, they've always been doing it similar to this, right? So the chip, when they put it inside of you, is going to be activated as your credit card. So long story short, now you could just, if they put it in your forehead or your wrist, now you could just slide your arm or slide your head, whatever they decide to put it in. And they're going to say, oh, there's all these good things about it. And this is where they manipulate / trick you / deceive you. They're going to say, you know why the chip is good? Because now no one can come up to you and just rob you and take your cash. You know why the chip is good? Because if you get kidnapped, I can find you and locate you with the chip. They're going to tell you all these great things. But here's the part that they don't tell you. If you do not comply with the government and you do not do what the government says, all they got to do is simply turn that chip off. And now your credit card don't work. And now you can't even go to Carl's Jr. and get a cheeseburger. Now you can't even go get tacos or eat. And now, in order for that chip to be turned back on / activated, you got to be under control and the mercy of the government and what they tell you to do to be able to even shop for food or whatever else is that you want to get.
The central bankers of the world are working together to create a one-world government, a global police state as sinister as anything George Orwell ever wrote about, where every person on the planet Earth will have an RFID chip implanted, where the bankers and the governments can monitor every transaction you make.
A chip in everybody would be the universal monetary system par excellence. Because there'd be no escape from it, and you'd be totally under the control of those who issue the electronic impulses in that chip.